Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ceremony to honor a former Marine and Sister of Providence, Sister Catherine Hartman. My name is First Sergeant Michael Taylor with the local Marine Terre Haute Unit, Kilo Company, 3rd Battalion, 24th Marines. Stand by for the presentation of the colors and the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Dr. David Bears, President of St. Mary's of the Woods College. Sir.
Well, good morning, and thank you to all who have come out here this morning and braved the elements. We appreciate you being here. We're very proud of the relationship we've established with the Marine Corps and with all service members and their families. Now, this week, we are pleased to announce the new Sister Catherine Hartman Spiritual Companionship Program. The Sisters of Providence are partnering with St. Mary of the Woods College by offering an optional spiritual companion to any veteran who enrolls in an academic program at St. Mary of the Woods College. Today, we honor Sister Catherine Hartman for her service to our country and her leadership, but more importantly, for her compassion and devotion to the Sisters of Providence. If you'll bow your heads for a brief Irish prayer. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Sister Denise Wilkinson, General Superior of the Sisters of Providence.
Good morning.
Morning.
We are obviously standing on ground very holy to the Sisters of Providence, for it's here that we remember and sense the presence of all these women who gave themselves completely to the God of Providence and to the service of others. Each one of these women faithfully lived out the mission of our congregation to further the loving plans of God in works of love, mercy, and justice, in service among God's people. But we are here to honor one particular Sister of Providence, Catherine Hartman, born in Evansville, the third of 12 children. At the age of 20, she was the first woman from Evansville, as far as we know, the only woman from Evansville, to enlist in the Marines. Those of us who knew Catherine knew she was proud of her service and proud of the Marines. At her wake service, one of the sisters who was in her class had this to say: "No one knows how it all got started, but we figure she just took it upon herself. Or those in charge didn't know what to do with 17 lively young women. So we marched. We fell in, we fell out. We right-faced, we left-faced, about-faced, and dismissed only when Catherine spotted the collation basket. Collation is convent speak for snacks. Catherine's career took her to Illinois, Indiana, California, Texas, Washington, D.C., and she served in our college at Providence College in Taiwan. She died of breast cancer in 1994. Sister Catherine was small of stature, she was petite, and she was sturdy in spirit and strong of will. I imagine she did embody the Marine Corps values of honor, courage, and commitment because she lived those out as a Sister of Providence. We believe it's fitting in her name to offer simple spiritual companionship to any veteran who wishes it as part of her or his experience at St. Mary of the Woods College. We are grateful, General Byrne, for your presence here, for your wife Diana to be with us, for all of the Marines to be with us as well. You pay us a great honor and pay Sister Catherine a great honor. Shortly before her death, a friend asked her if she had a favorite scripture passage, and she replied, yes, it was a passage from Ecclesiastes, and I know that you all know it. It begins with, there is a time for everything, a time to be born and a time to die. She went on to explain, I love the passage because the positive and negative influence us all our lives and touch our inner core. I feel God arranges these times for us, knowing that God's love is there always to balance everything out. Indeed, God's love is here in this beautiful place, in the dedicated lives of service of each one of us here, in the life of Sister Catherine Hartman and those buried here. So thank you, Catherine, for reminding us of that abiding love.
Thank you, ma'am. You may recall in 1995, the General received national media coverage for his leadership in the rescue of Captain Scott O'Grady. O'Grady's F-16 was struck by a missile in Bosnia. O'Grady survived the crash but remained in the Bosnian Serb territory until his rescue. Following Byrne's retirement in 2005 from active military service, he continued to work directly with the military as well as with organizations that support the armed forces. General Byrne currently is a senior mentor to the Marine Air Ground Task Force Staff Training Program and holds a similar position with the Joint Forces Command, and is a member of the Onslow County Military Affairs Committee. During his 36-year military career, General Byrne commanded the U.S. Marine Forces Atlantic, U.S. Marine Corps Forces Europe, U.S. Marine Corps Forces South, U.S. Marine Corps Bases Atlantic, U.S. Fleet Marine Force Atlantic, U.S. Fleet Marine Force Europe, the 11th Marine Expeditionary Force Strike Force Atlantic, the 24th Marine Expeditionary Unit, and the U.S. Joint Forces Command Joint Warfare Fighting Center. Other positions he held include that as a Middle East, Africa planner and U.S. military liaison to the West African Peacekeeping Force in Liberia. He also was the Assistant Chief of Staff to Headquarters U.S. Europe Command in Stuttgart, Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Lieutenant General Byrne.
Well, we're standing out here in this hallowed place in the cold, enjoying nature's gift to us this morning, and I kind of have a feeling that Sister Catherine is a little bit happy about the fact that we're enduring some cold temperatures, because it's that discipline that perhaps she picked up on as service as a United States Marine officer. This is really a special opportunity for us to celebrate her life, and that's really what this is, I think, is a celebration of that, both as a Marine and as a Sister of Providence. And as we've learned over the last few hours, there are a lot of similarities between being a United States Marine and being a Sister of Providence. And many of you are demonstrating some of those similarities this morning, the ability to endure in order to celebrate. She obviously was a very special woman, and not surprisingly, and we had heard from Dr. Kelly as well, that Sister Catherine took some of the things that she learned as a U.S. Marine and brought them here and shared them with others. And that's not at all surprising, as we know she probably shared a great deal more than just that. So this truly is a celebration in her honor in this very hallowed place, and we're just, I think, all blessed to have an opportunity to come here and share in the camaraderie and the friendship and the celebration of her life. So thank you for thanking us, and God bless all.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the General will lay a wreath at the grave of Sister Catherine Hartman, followed by the playing of taps and the retiring of the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all cordially invited to attend the reception co-sponsored by St. Mary's of the Woods College and the Joseph A. Braid Attachment 471 Marine Corps League of Terre Haute in the President's Room of the College Library. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for coming.
Okay.